Hi everyone, welcome to Code with Mohan. In this channel, I am starting a new Java full stack series which includes Hibernate, Spring, Spring Boot, microservices and many more. This is not just a coding tutorial. We are diving straight into the real tools and technologies. I will show you not just how to code, but how to build full stack. Before starting that, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Let's get started with today's topic, Maven. Before we write any Spring code, we need to set up our project in a right way. That's where Maven comes into picture. We'll see what is Maven, why we use Maven. You may have questions like, can we build Java project without Maven? Yes, we can build a Java project without Maven by manually compiling the code using Javac, managing libraries ourselves, and packaging with tools like jar. But Maven makes this process much easier and faster. So we need to know about Maven. Maven is a build automation and project management tool mainly used in Java projects. Developed by Apache Software Foundation. Maven will be controlled by a single file called XML file, also known as pom.xml file. We'll know more about this pom.xml file in upcoming videos. Before Maven, Java developers mainly used Apache and allowed automation, but it had no standard project structure. Maven resolved this by introducing convention over configuration, which means standard folder structure, providing built-in dependency management via pom.xml file. Pom.xml file means project object model file is to define project configurations, dependencies, and plugins. The dependencies are declared in the pom.xml file, and Maven automatically downloads and manages them from the central repositories. It reduces boilerplate build code. Maven's primary goal is to allow a developer to organize and build a Java project in the shortest period of time. Maven involves following phases: compile phase, debug phase, execution phase, testing phase, building phase. In compile phase, source code.java file is compiled into bytecode, that is .class file, so the program can run. In debug phase, the compiled code is run in debug mode to trace errors, step through code and fix issues. Note, Maven itself does not have a default debug phase, but you can run or debug using plugins or IDE integration. In execution phase, the compiled code is executed to see if it works as expected. In testing phase, unit tests like JUnit, TestNG are executed to validate code correctness. Maven uses MVN test here. In building phase, all compiled and tested code is packaged into a jar or a war file, so it can be deployed. Next we'll see build life cycle of Maven. The phases that are involved in the life cycle of a Maven. Each of these build life cycles is defined by a different list of build phases, wherein a build phase represents a stage in the life cycle. The phases like validate, compile, test, package, verify, install, deploy. In validate phase, validate the project is correct and all necessary information is available. In compile phase, the source code of the project, it is compiled. In test phase, test the compiled source code using a suitable unit testing framework. These tests should not require the code packaged or deployed. In package phase, take the compiled code and package in its distributable format such as a jar file, that is Java archive. In verify phase, run any checks on results of integration tests to ensure quality criteria are met. In install phase, install the package into the local repository for use as a dependency in other projects locally. In deploy phase, done in the build environment, copies the final package to the remote repository for sharing with other developers and projects. We'll see real-time scenarios where Maven is used. Maven is used in web application development. Building a Spring Boot application where Maven automatically downloads dependencies like Spring MVC, Hibernate, and MySQL connectors. And also, Maven also used in microservices projects, managing multiple services with shared dependencies. Maven ensures consistent version across services. In testing automation also, Maven will be used, running JUnit test cases automatically during the build lifecycle. In multi-module projects, large enterprise apps where Maven manages multiple related modules, example API, UI, and services, under one parent project. In deployment, Maven plugins allow packaging projects into jar or var and deploying to servers like Tomcat and JBoss servers. That's it for the video. Thanks for watching till now. In the next video, we will dive deep into the practical aspects of Maven, how to create a Maven project, understand its project structure, and learning Maven related terminologies. Before watching next video, install Eclipse on your machine. You can find Eclipse installation video in the link in the description. If you have any doubts related to this, please comment below. We'll discuss in the upcoming video. Thank you guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the bell icon.